she was offered the rematch and didn't want it?
Oh, I'm sorry, did you just get here?
What did you really make you have the decision to release her? Was that video that she posted related to your decision?
Just a lot of things, you know. Dealing with her has been a nightmare the entire time she's been here. You know, and I said the other day in the interview with Laura, there was a lot of controversy bringing her in the first place at that time. And when I did the interview with Laura, we really didn't mention the whole her lying on the video about what I said. Her production team lying about what I said on the video. It's just been it's been a bad experience dealing with Cyborg from day one. You know, we brought her in after she tested positive for steroids and got done with that. We made her a clean athlete with the best drug testing policy in all of sports the entire time she was here, which when she talks about her legacy and her brand, right? Her legacy and her brand, nothing's better than knowing that she's a clean athlete after testing positive for steroids and all the negativity that surrounded her about being a dirty athlete, right? We bring her in here, we do all this stuff, and she was just never happy. Never happy, complaining about everything. She was a nightmare to deal with. And at the end of the day, she knows, I know, Amanda Nunes knows, I tried to make that Nunes fight. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want it. And she gets mad when I say I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Okay? Because if that was Amanda Nunes last Saturday, I think everybody can agree what would have happened in that fight. Right? So she's unhappy. We're unhappy. She lies and does that thing. See you later. Have a nice life.
She did post an apology, though. Like, was that enough to make peace between you two?
Yeah. I don't think there's any peace between me and Cyborg. You know what I mean? I think everybody can, whether you like me or you don't like me, whatever your opinion of me is, doesn't matter. What she did was dirty. Dirty what she did with the video and all this other stuff. And then meanwhile, she's running around saying she better get an apology from me. Yeah, I got an apology from her. Because what she did is one of the dirtiest things. You think it had to kill her to apologize to me. Kill her to do it. But what she did is one of the dirtiest things that you can do to somebody. That's why she apologized.
You even mentioned that you would be willing to give her one fight contract to make that rematch with Amanda Nunes.
She doesn't want to fight Amanda Nunes. You guys and the fans need to get it into your head that she did everything she could, including doctoring a video, lying about what I said, to avoid fighting Amanda Nunes. The fans need to just, and the media, need to just get it through your heads that all that shit that was going on, oh, he's bullying me. Bullying you? You've been here for 5 years. What are you talking about? You're talking about stuff that happened 5 years ago, right? That was 5 years ago. It was all a smokescreen to not fight Amanda Nunes. She doesn't want that fight. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now. You know, I don't think there's anybody here. I've had problems over the last 20 years with plenty of fighters. You know what I mean? From Tito Ortiz to Mark Hunt to God knows who else. I can't even think off the top of my head. We always made fights, right? She doesn't want to fight Amanda Nunes.
Lastly, for me, is just what can we expect from the featherweight division? You know, is Amanda going to defend the featherweight belt?
Yes. Amanda's going to defend both titles just like she always did. Cyborg leaving doesn't matter. We know who the best fighter in the world is at 135 and 145. It's Amanda Nunes. You know, she had the opportunity for her legacy, Cyborg's legacy, to get that fight again. She doesn't want it, right? So we will continue to bring in the best fighters in the world and put them up against Amanda Nunes at 135 and 145 pounds, and she will continue to build her legacy.
Looking back to the last 5 years, if you could, would you do something different in relation to Cyborg?
No, I wouldn't do anything different. The one thing that I'm glad I did is I pushed her to make sure that she fought Amanda Nunes, because she didn't want that fight the first time, let alone the second time. And I said that in that interview. She wanted Cindy Danois or Pam Sorensen. Those are the fights she wanted, and she was turning down Amanda Nunes. And I said, that's not going to happen. So we kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and finally we got her to take the Amanda Nunes fight. So I'm happy that I did that. Other than that, no, I wouldn't change one thing in the last 5 years with Cyborg.
And then she was offered the rematch and didn't want it.
Oh, I'm sorry, did you just get here?
No, I know you keep telling us that, but I'm saying, like, specifically, you offered it, right? Because, like, in the video, we saw you tell her, hey, we want to make this fight. Amanda tweeted, hey, I want this fight. So it supported what you were saying all along, right?
Yes.
What you're reiterating now.
Right.
I just want to make it, clear that that's exactly what happened.
I just said to her,
I-
you reporters and fans need to get it through your heads that I tried to make this fight. She does not want this fight. She doesn't want this fight. Doesn't want it.
I believe you, sir.
So if I'm lying, she can call tomorrow and we'll make that fight. She will not call tomorrow and that fight will not be made because she does not want to fight Amanda Nunes.
So you still work with her if she take that fight?
She won't take the fight. But the answer is yes.
On a one-fight?
My job is to take that. She won't do a one-fight deal. She will not fight Amanda Nunes. She will not fight Amanda Nunes on a half a fight deal.
That was me using the left direction.
Oh, that was you? Oh, sorry. She will not fight Amanda Nunes on a 1-fight, 10-fight, half a fight deal. She does not want to fight Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes will knock her out again in the first round. I know it, you know it, and she knows it. And she will not do that fight. Period. End of story. We have gone round and round with her, and she is surrounded by not very bright people. You know what I mean? You can see how this whole thing played out, okay? Like I told you, what you have to look at this objectively and take out however you feel about me and the UFC and all this bullshit and look at what the real facts are. The fact is, all of this was said and done to avoid fighting Amanda Nunes, and she could walk away and look like, oh, they bullied me and this and that, and doctoring the video that they doctored and lying and all the things that they've done leading up to here, Cyborg likes to play that she's this really nice person and she's being bullied and all this other bullshit.
You also say in that video, though, that she posted, the real video, that you never said that she was afraid of that fight.
Right.
So if you're saying that she would never take that fight, why do you think?
Right. Well, I don't think she's afraid to fight Amanda Nunes. She doesn't want to lose again. There's a difference between being afraid to fight somebody. I mean, Cyborg's been fighting her whole, adult life. Not saying that she's afraid to fight Amanda Nunes. Being afraid to fight and knowing that you're going to lose are two different things. That's the shit that I dealt with Tito Ortiz, too. You know what I mean? When Tito Ortiz didn't take the Chuck fight because he 100% knew that Chuck Liddell was going to knock him out. That's why he didn't take the fight, right? There's other fights that Tito would rather take. Same with Cyborg. Cyborg would rather fight Pam Sorensen or, these other girls that she wanted to fight other than Amanda Nunes, right?